Okay. Can I start my screen? Share my screen?
Yes, please start.
Okay. So today's topic is, just a second, a minute. Okay, so today's topic is Tarot of the Cradle and its unique features. And now I would, so what is Tarot of the Cradle? And first of all, so this is a tarot deck that I created some time back. This is a tarot deck. This is the tarot deck. Just this. You can see. I will show more of it in some time. Later on, I will show you some cards and everything. So this is a tarot deck that I created some time back. And I would like to explain it to you what exactly this tarot deck is all about and what are its unique features. So first of all, we'll dive into different type of tarot decks because it's very important. So yeah. So different types of tarot decks. So there are basically three types of tarot decks, and one is the first is RWS, Thoth, and Marseille.
Yeah.
So RWS, yeah.
Can you make it full screen because it's not readable?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now there are three types of tarot decks: RWS, Thoth, and Marseille. So first I will cover RWS. So AE Wade and Pamela Coleman Smith inspired tarot decks. These are RWS. R stands for Rider. Rider is a company that published this deck. Wade stands for AE Wade, and S stands for Pamela Coleman Smith. Smith it is. So it is called RWS Tarot. So that was a revolutionary tarot system that changed the world of tarot because most of the tarot decks are based on this exquisite tarot system. For example, Math Tarot, Doreen Virtue's tarot decks. She has some tarot decks which are based on RWS. Now, Prisma Visions, Dark Mansions, Bone Stones, and Earth Flash Tarot, Simply Deep Tarot. Most of the tarot decks which you see today, even Light Seers Tarot, Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, all these tarot decks are based on RWS. So 90-95% decks are based on RWS. Everyone takes inspiration from Rider Waite Smith decks. Now, these exemplary tarot decks are created on the basis of the world famous tarot system successfully established by A.E. Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith by creating a system that is relatable to the common man. This system has been generally idolized and followed by the masses who read tarot in general. So, if you know tarot, you will understand what I'm talking about. So, most of the tarot decks are based on RWS system. Now, Thought Tarot. So Aleister Crowley inspired tarot decks. So Aleister Crowley and Frida Harris created Thought Tarot deck, which is widely used deck system and is also followed by many revolutionary tarot decks. This system was a radical system where the images were more of artistic in nature rather than related to common man's mundane life. Like, in RWS, you'll find scenery in some cards, but in Thought, you will find more artistic images. So those decks that follow Thought system are considered to be advanced tarot decks of sort because of its images and advanced literature available to the masses. For example, Jilish Tarot, Ancient Egyptian Tarot, Liberty Tarot, Hadel Tarot, and Kingdom Within the Tarot. So these are some Thought Tarot. You must have not heard most of these decks because they are less used by people, but these are but this system was, it's an advanced system. It is known by people. Now, types of tarot decks continued, like Marseille Tarot. So these decks have formal systems within the suits have different, wherein the suits have different symbols only without any general picture of any sort. this kind of tarot decks, these kind of tarot decks are used to strengthen the intuition of any tarot reader who wishes to master the tarot system of this genre. Now, hence the system is also known as is also a little behind the very famous RWS system, which is read widely. These tarot decks mostly have a standard art style throughout the deck of cards, where only major arcana follows RWS style fool's journey. So in Marseille, if you know, for example, there are Gentle Thrills Tarot, Minerva Segal's most of the tarot decks are Marseille inspired, Lovers Tarot deck, Tarot de Marseille. So what happens in Marseille decks? They are pip decks. Let's suppose it is one of two of cups, so there will be two cups there. If there is six of wands, there will be six wands over there. So there is no image on these cards. So it's a different kind of deck. Now, about Tarot of the Cradle. Okay, now about Tarot of the Cradle. This deck is based a brand new work which does not follow any established tarot systems. It isn't RWS or Thoth or Marseille. As the name suggests, this deck is based on the laws of the universe. So Tarot of the Cradle is a tarot deck, which I created some time back, and this deck is primarily based on laws of the universe. And I will tell you more about this in the next slides. So unique features of Tarot of the Cradle are, first, it's a channel tarot deck. So what is a channel tarot deck? I will explain it to you. Channel means getting messages from the universe and writing that deck. I mean, yes, it has happened. It has happened in this way with me. And it is narrated by the Cradle. I will explain you. The Cradle is a spiritual force that guides us. And so it's a channel. It's like, I am a channel. I receive messages and I write those things down, and it becomes something which I have not even thought of. Okay, so narrated by the Cradle. It's a narrative that is, it's the entire deck has been written in such a way that Cradle is narrating it. I will explain to you what Cradle means in the next slides. Based on the laws of the universe. So there are a lot of laws in the laws that are covered in this deck, and it has a structure like Tarot of the Cradle has 92 cards. There are 92 cards in this deck. Major Arcana has 44 cards instead of 20, 21, 22 cards. 22 cards of RWS. One card is full, so there are 22 cards. So it has double number of cards. And Minor Arcana has 4 suits based on 4 laws of the Major Arcana. So Minor Arcana has 4 suits again, but those 4 suits are different. And those are also based on laws. So every suit has 11 cards. So suppose one suit, first suit is once the first suit of the Tarot of the Cradle, Minor Arcana, has 11 cards and 11 cards, 11 cards, 11 cards, like that. There are 44 cards in Minor Arcana as well. Okay. There are 4 protection cards in it, and there are no aces in it, and there are no court cards in it. I will cover that. Now, what is Cradle? Now, Tarot of the Cradle is narrated by God. I mean, yes, and by God, I mean an all-encompassing God. God explains themselves to us as a cradle or a playground. This is because we are God's children and we play in God. So now you will ask me question that how can God narrate a tarot? Okay, so the thing is, when you become a channel, you become a frequency, you become a medium of a lot of things. So it all started back then in 2013 when I started to listen some voices. I started getting messages. So I will explain you the channeling. What exactly is the channeling, and how does this come with channeling? Because it's very important for you to know what exactly happens when you're channeling. And practice of professedly entering a meditative or trance-like state in order to convey messages from a spiritual guide. This is the channeling definition from internet. So now I will explain to you that channeling is a psychic gift. Some people become channel. Some people become channel of a medium of angels. They get messages from angels. Sometimes we think that we are getting messages. So the different levels of gifts that people have. So, and there are mediums also. So now channeling is a psychic gift because of which a channel can receive messages, guidance, and information about certain things which are important for the person who is channeling. Often these messages are for those as well, so that they can receive help from angels and guides for their highest good. Now, a channel has a higher purpose in life. A channel, the one who is a channel, has a higher purpose in life, and that is to help a large number of people and raising consciousness of earth, to bring people closer to God, and to amplify the spiritual growth of a large section of society, so that people discover themselves. Sorry, there is a missing something. So that people understand themselves. Okay. So now examples of channeling. Now you must have heard of Esther Hicks. Esther Hicks is an American inspirational speaker, channeler, and an author. She channels Abraham, and Abraham is a collective spiritual community that channels through her. She becomes a channel, and they channel through her. They send her messages through her to the common masses. So channeling is something very it can happen to anyone, but people don't often realize that they are becoming a channel. They become fearful, and so the gift of channeling gets subdued in ourselves. So now mediums. So who are mediums? Channeling, like mediums who are those who can see departed loved ones. Like people those who are not there, who have died, they can see them, and they can bring messages from them to their to those people who are there. So the thing is, these gifts are very these gifts are somewhere down the line. We do not realize that these gifts are there. And like angel medium Skylar Gray, he can see angels sometimes, and he can bring messages from the angels. So he also has made a lot of card decks and literature, like books. Like John Holland and Colin Van Reed are mediums who can see departed loved ones, the dead ones, and it is nothing to be afraid of, because when they come to him or her, like John Holland or Colin Van Reed, it is nothing scary. It is like they are telling them what they want to tell to their loved ones who are present on earth. So it is nothing to be fearful about. And because these gifts are very profound, they change life of people who are experiencing them, and also of the people who are experiencing these experiences. Like the way, if I challenge right now, you will also feel better, I will also feel better. We all will be on the same page, so you will also benefit from it, I will also benefit from it. Now explaining the tarot of the Cradle, major arcana. Okay, so major arcana in this deck consists of they consist of 44 laws as 44 cards. So there are 44 laws in major arcana, and these are 44 cards. So each card of the major arcana is associated with a law. By now, you have fair idea about laws. So what are laws? Laws are like laws of attraction. There is a law of anger in it. There is law of karma, the law of incarnation, the law of creativity, and such things like that. So there are 44 laws in this deck, and each card of the major arcana is associated by a law. By the major arcana in this deck is extremely important and has a lot of weightage compared to minor arcana. The major arcana will help you immensely in understanding which laws are working in your life at present. Okay, so when you take out a card like a major arcana, you will know that this law is working in my life, perhaps, and I should work according to this law. So, and what you must do at that moment. So, yes. So these 44 laws are very crucial laws, and these laws play a vital role in your spiritual development. Laws help you to do the right things, and when they come in your reading, they help you to understand your current situation. So laws, this is how it is. So minor arcana. So minor arcana in this deck is divided into 4 suits. There are overall 44 cards in the minor arcana, as I said. Therefore, each suit has 11 cards numbered 1 through 11. There is no ace in this deck, no ace, and there are no code cards as well in the minor arcana. Based and because it is based on the laws, therefore the changes. The 4 laws out of the 44 major laws of major arcana are the suits of the deck. These will represent day-to-day dealings of the life. So minor arcana represents day-to-day dealings of the life, and major arcana are the major scenarios in your life. Now protection cards. Okay, so there are 44 major arcana and 44 minor arcana becomes 88. So now there are 4 protection cards in it, which makes it 92 cards there. So protection cards is basically they tell you how much protection do you have in a certain situation. So if a protection cards come in your reading, it means that this particular question or the situation in your life has a particular kind of protection. So you can take care of yourself accordingly. And the other cards will explain you your question. So it is like a clarifying card. Protection cards are the clarifying cards. So now, can I show the cards now? Shabana ji, can I end the presentation because this is how it is, and now the cards are remaining. It will take some time.
Yeah, sure.
So now the main deal I'm showing you what exactly what I'm talking about. You want to see it because unless you don't see it, you will not understand it. This is the this is the tarot of the Cradle deck. Just a second. Just give me a moment. Okay. So this is the deck I'm talking about. Tarot of the Cradle. So this was created by me. Everything. So this is the box. This is the book. It has good book so that you understand what exactly this deck is all about. Okay, so now I will tell you about the major arcana. I will show you some cards and I will explain it to you how it works. So these are the back of the decks. So it is reversible. You can read reverse cards. Now, laws of happiness. So these are 44 laws that are there, 44 major arcana. So I'm showing some major arcanas from this deck. This is 12, law of health. So these are laws that we have not heard of, but they are included in this deck. And with every law, there is a message. This is the underlying defining message that you can use this message and you can use the meaning of the card during the reading. So this is okay. The entire deck has been designed by me, colored by me. So these are my paintings. Everything is colored by me. So these are my paintings, and then and then this is something that the graphic designer, the graphic designer has done. Written things on the cards, and then they have been printed. So law of health, and has a message: help one another. So this is how it is. Now, law of hope. This is law of hope. So every law is explained in the guidebook properly, and I will read you one of the cards also. I will read during this session. Law of resilience. Law of contentment. So these are the major arcana cards, and yeah, law of anger. Law of positivity, like sun is shining in your life. And then the message. Law of practice. So things like like this, there are 44 cards, and like law of motivation. So now you can be motivated to start your day on a healthy note, and I think this is a message for all of us. Let's do it. Let's do what we plan to do today. So it's a motivating card that it is there. Okay. So law of prosperity. So these are 44 major arcana. Now there are 44 four suits that I was talking about. First, I will talk about law of incarnation. So now I will talk about four suits. So how do you get four suits? As I showed you, there are 44 laws in major arcana. So one of the law card from major arcana is this law of incarnation. So from this card law of incarnation, there are 11 cards. So here it is written incarnation property. So this card, you will understand that this card is related to some property or some money related issue. Okay, and incarnation talents. So these are, you will know that this is incarnation card. This is from the suit of incarnation. There is a message also. Incarnation career. Incarnation children. I love this card. This is the imagination of a child. So incarnation health. So there's a reason why incarnation health, because this card relates with incarnation law, the law of incarnation and how it applies in your health. Destiny, like incarnation place. So like that. So this was one suit, law of incarnation. So now law of resistance. This is one of the important laws of major arcana is law of resistance, and from it you will get like 11 cards again, and all are, this is resistance affection, suit of resistance, resistance change. It's an hourglass. Resistant arguments. These are all my paintings. Resistance weight. So yes, it is a little tedious to understand these cards, but this guidebook that is there, this guidebook, that is why it is such a fat guidebook, and it has a lot of information. This guidebook is like 360 pages long. Now, law of karma. So law of karma is the third suit of karma. Law of karma. It has a third suit, and all the cards are like law related to law of karma. How law of karma relates to care. Law of karma fun. Law of karma hatred. Karma hatred. Karma encouragement. So all these cards were like coming in my mind, like this is how you must do it, and I was doing it. So overall, it's a very different deck. And karma laughter, just to start the day with laughter, karma laughter. So there are 11 cards. Okay. And now the fourth one I would go is law of creativity. So one of the laws of major arcana is law of creativity. This is the law of creativity. And how does this law of creativity can be used, can be used in a life? How does it enter in a life? Singing. So these are 11 creative aspects of yours that are there in this stitching. I will show you. Designing, dance. So these are the 4 suits of Tarot the Cradle, and then these are the 4 protection cards. Now 4 protection cards are things like 4 like no protection. No protection. There's a house. Okay, how no protection? Okay, there's a land. There are pillars, but there is no wall. Nothing. So if you live in such place, you will not feel protected. So no protection. I'm coming there. So now less protection. Like there is a land, there are 4 pillars, but there is a roof. So you are less protected, but you are protected, but less protected. So less protection. Now you are half protected. Like there are no windows or gates, but you have a roof and you have walls and you have a land. No. So half protection. And there's full protection. The full house is there. So you're protected in your house. So likewise, your situation may have certain things that either you are less protected, you have no protection, or full protection, and stuff like that. So these are the cards, 92 cards. Now I will go with the guidebook. I will show you something. So guidebook has a lot of things there. There's explanation of each and every card. So like this is law of humor, and this is explanation of the card, law of humor. So it says it also gives you reverse card meanings. So yes, it's a comprehensive deck actually, and there's a cheat sheet also. Of all the cards. Like you do not have to go to every page, but in a cheat sheet you can just check, which law means what. And there are a lot of spreads also in this deck. Like spread section has 6 spreads. This is one universal law spread. So that you can use like 9 cards in this deck in this spread, and then you can 9 and love relationship spread. So a lot of spreads also in this deck, and there's some. Okay, so this was the tarot deck that I was explaining to you, and I think I've done my best. So if there's any question, you can ask.
Thank you, Shefali. It was really wonderful to see your cards. So
Yes, thank
I
you.
want to know what inspired you. And Rajvin also has a question. But sorry.
Okay, I inspired you because for a lot of time I was thinking, I was getting a feeling I should make a tarot deck. I should do something like this. I should, because in UK, US, and other countries, people are making tarot cards, but not like that. It was my own calling that I must do something like this. So when I started painting in 2017. So in 2018 and 19, I started to have this feeling, because I was learning an art form called fard. Fard is a Rajasthani art form. So I was learning to paint and in fard. So there was a teacher, my teacher, and I used to tell him, "Sir, we will make one card someday." So I did not realize that after 1 year during COVID, I started to. Uh, uh, I got a signal, very clear signal that this is the time I should sit and start with my deck. So I started in May 2020. It got me like 1.5 or 2 years to get printed and everything else.
Awesome.
So it is also easy to draw your own imagination on cards and write your own thing. So that you don't have to rely on anyone else. But I thought it was okay that I will do both. So that's how.
Rajvin has a question.
Okay. So I think Shefali ji, last time I think we spoke about. I think I asked you the same question about tarot
Crystal.
card, right?
Crystal.
My health is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
So could it be could it be I'm going through a phase
Mm-hmm.
which is like I've developed some complications, swallowing and speech. Could it go away or something?
Oh, okay. I'm not doing any tarot reading right now. So, can I do something for you? I mean, you know, wait. I'm not doing any tarot reading right now, but I think you need more of fun and rejuvenation in your life
Fun
because
and
you're too stressed with your
work,
problems.
work, yeah, work,
Yeah,
yeah. I think I'm doing too much exercise. Is right.
yeah, and stress about your health. So you need to have a lot of lighter moments in your life also.
Yeah. So I think I should go and see my hypnotherapist and I'm going to see my physician.
Yes.
So, I think about I think I should I'm doing all the mindful meditation, mindful eating,
It will help you.
but I'm not but I'm not, the therapist was saying I'm not chewing my food. I'm not chewing my the speech therapist was saying the dysplasia and dysarthria are associated with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy means all of these muscles having weakness
Mm-hmm.
in my facial muscles, and so that's why maybe there's some of my caregivers needs causing the anxiety for me, but I'm just ignoring my second caregiver, you see, and I'm putting a lot of sound current. Sound current means it's gurbani, So
But you are still understanding things and you're still interested in all these things, which is very good. So just keep going on
I
and
think
have
my sensory has affected me.
okay.
Yeah. Because you see, I'm a motivational speaker,
Okay. It looks
and
like it.
and I'm because that's why I maybe have now when I don't suppress my feelings, I feel pain because I my work is like talking,
Yeah.
and long time already I didn't do my regular talks in Nupurji. I think I should do it so that
Yes.
everyone should uh get it. So so you were saying I should do some fun and rejuvenation.
Yes. 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 Some coloring or something like that, or singing or anything that is close to you and which is easier for you to do.
Laughter. I do a lot of laughter.
Yes, you need it. You need some light moments in life and you need to smile more, laugh more.
Yeah, because I am won the pageantry Miss Beautiful Smile. So I don't know why it's just a pain that's affecting me. That is this problem is affecting me because I've been diagnosed 2 days ago, and
Okay.
it's a bit of getting me a bit of a pain. And then they actually I was supposed to be in rehab today. They canceled it for a good thing because they had meeting the other. So I was supposed to go for a check. I really couldn't breathe last night. So thank you
Okay.
for the tip. They're saying thank you for the tips. I think I'll see you the next session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Please take care of your health and keep smiling. Anything else?
Yes. Anyone else has any question? Or I think it would be good, Shefali, if you can read one card for the group for today.
Okay. So, yes, we can do it too. Because those cards that I was showing you, I was thinking that maybe there's a reason why this card has showed up. So maybe those cards also meant something. We will have a collective reading for the group and those who are watching it later. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting that this card has come. Incarnation talents. I think a lot of us are not encouraging ourselves to follow our passions and talents. To go, to go every day we pass the entire day going for office or official work or household. We have not realized our full potential as a human being because we do not know what our talents are. If we know what our talents are, we do not pursue them, we do not follow them. We are doing other things, but we're not following things that we love or or things that we can excel in. So I think that some of us need to pursue some of our talents. We are talented. We have some or the other talent. So because why such things are important in life, because imagine if you're only doing household work, if you are doing a mundane work from morning to evening and you're not doing anything creative in your life, or you're not pursuing anything in life, like you want to play, you want to play, you want to play cricket, you want to play football, you want to become an archer, whatever it is, play. You want to create something, create. You want to create some YouTube video, create. I mean, something which is out of the regular life. So I think the card that has come, and I don't know why the talents are there. So we are talented, and please pursue your talent because that makes life more interesting. I can vouch for it. I can tell you that this makes our life more interesting when we pursue our talents. Because I have been painting, I do other things as well. So I love it. When I love it, it reduces stress actually. So talents are very important to pursue. We do not take them seriously, but maybe for all of us, it is very important to pursue our talents.
Awesome. That's really beautiful.
Yeah, things that we don't realize, things that we don't remind ourselves most.
Yes, definitely. So anyone else would like to ask anything or share your own experience or Kailashi?
Can we pick? Yes, thank you, ma'am. Can we pick a card and which is related to us? Can we pick a card?
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Who is this? Can I see? What exactly is? Can you pick a card for?
Yeah, I said, can we also pick one card?
And the question be?
Oh, we have to ask a related question. Okay.
No, if you want general reading, then I can give you. There's no problem.
Yeah. Minnie, can I think of the question?
A general question will be nice. Simple, a question which will require less time because, yeah, a simple reading can be done. Yes, please ask.
Uh, Okay. And maybe you can share your number in the chat, and I don't know. Well, I am going through some conflict. Like yesterday's meeting, I had shared it. So it was related to that. Maybe I could ask Shabana of
Yeah,